Well, hello everyone. It is Friday, October the 21st, 2022. I am Delbridge, Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. This is your status chat. Now, as far as football tomorrow being Saturday, we have, I think, 5 different teams on bye weeks. So it's kind of a little bit of the October lull that we're in right now. And we'll get to some more football a little later toward the end of the season. It's coming up on Halloween. If you enjoy that type of festivities with little ones around, that kind of thing, it's coming up, and so you need to stock up on your chocolates and goodies before all you end up with is black licorice and Whoppers. So we get that done. Let's get into our middle segment. If you like this content, please go to calldeldesell.com, find the tab that says on YouTube, click it, and it'll open up a page of QR codes. There you can use a smartphone to scan and get to the YouTube page, or you can just mouse over and click it on a PC. There you'll be able to subscribe to this little button over here and click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you when each Friday's blog has been uploaded. Thank you. Well, this week we're not going to do anything super big in the middle segment, short of telling you that, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I have a playlist out there called Home and Land, or Land and Home, that's something like that. And go out there and find that playlist, and you'll find a number of videos that have recently been produced around regular updates that a homeowner can do themselves. Because as prices stay high and the cost of money explodes through the roof with high interest rates, the price or the buying power that we're able to qualify for if we're looking to trade houses goes down significantly. And we may have to start adjusting our expectations for something that is really up to date and perfect, and we may have to look at some things in terms of its promise. So in that list, you can find a number of different things I've done around the house. The biggest thing is a freshen up of the laundry room. It was way overdue. It's just there's certain rooms in the house are just more difficult to do in a timely fashion, especially if you're single. So kitchens and bathrooms and laundry rooms tend to be difficult to do simply because there's so much stuff that has to be moved or relocated temporarily. It's like living in chaos for a week or so. But you'd be surprised how good you can make a room look with a minimal amount of cost. It just takes a little bit of your time. And we're coming up on that time of year when it's going to be cold and a little bit yucky outside anyway. And it's just a good time to get some stuff done, ready for the spring sale. Because we're going to drop off into the slow time of the year anyway as it becomes old and gray versus lean and green. So we have a little bit of time under our belt. It might be worth watching some of that stuff. I have a number of videos there. One I want to draw your attention to in particular, the creation, the point of being created was an acquaintance, someone I kind of talked to me a little bit in broadcast, and made this statement that he doesn't really understand. He understands it's the right answer, but he doesn't really understand how if inflation is making things cost more money, and if you raise the cost of money, the interest rates, which makes things cost more money, how does making things cost more money address the things that are costing more money? So I've done a little video there. I hope it's not too boring. It's a little long because it needs to cover quite a bit of stuff. It covers dead weight loss is a big concept most people don't know about. It covers a little bit through macroeconomics and the cause of inflation versus cost of living increases, and it also goes into microeconomics a little bit when we start looking at pricing and how certain things affect, as well as taxes. So I think it's a good video. It's probably not one that you're going to want to pop a bottle of popcorn and sit down and watch it with, but I think it has some good information, and I invite you to watch that one. With that said, let's get to this week's numbers. Hello, I'm Delbridge of Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you are currently unrepresented and would like to know how to compare up to 3 properties side by side and room by room, then go over to my new YouTube channel, Call Del to Sell. That's 1 L and Del, no spaces. Watch the demo on Real Scout, and then call me and we'll set up your exclusive ad-free account today. Last week, 10/14/22, we had 18,574 opportunities in the Real Scout system. That increased over the previous period as it had the period before it. We had 36.76 in the under contract still showing. That dropped down a little bit, just as it has for the previous periods, and the ratio at the integer level dropped a full percentage point to 20%. This week, 10/21/22, we have 18,681, which is a slight increase, continuing the previous trends, and a decrease in under contract still showing of 36.23. The integer ratio between those continued to drop. Now it's at 19%. So we are coming in a slower time of the year. It is to be expected. It is a good time if we are believing that inflation is going to continue to make things cost a little more. It might be a good time to do little updates around the house. That's kind of what I'm doing for myself, but I'm also doing it just to give some ideas to produce the videos so you guys can see if old Dell can do this, surely I can. And you can. You really can. So I just want to keep things approachable for you and to realize that sometimes something you can do is better than sitting around doing nothing and feeling helpless. So if you want to clean something up, fix a little something, it's probably not a bad time to do it. You don't have to go nuts. You just do something that actually needed to be done in the first place. That would be my advice. And you know what you need to do? You need to call Dell to sell, call Dell to buy. And we need to start working on you a plan so that we can negotiate these difficult times ahead of us. Thank you. Have a great weekend.